Hello, hello. How are you, friend? Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Carla here, my friend, with you guys. Let me get super quick on my computer. How is everybody doing? Okay, now I can read your comments. So hello, my friends, and welcome again. I'm sorry for being late, for postponing my Facebook Live for a little late. We've been having bad weather, thunderstorm lighting, and I think we're still having, but the weather is passing by. And thank you so much for understanding, and thank you so much for being here, my friend. I'm super excited to craft with you, and whew, it's been a long day. I was waiting for this nighttime show, but weather things happens, and this bad weather start showing up around 7:30. So 8:45, the weather was 7:45. Sorry, the weather was super bad. So my friends, today we're gonna I'm gonna use a wooden box. This is a cigar wooden box, and I'm going to use this beautiful rice paper. It is a Decoupage Central Collection rice paper. I'm gonna use this rice paper, and I'm gonna use this Emporion. It's one of the newest foils, gold foils transferred from IOV. It's one of the newest release, so I'm gonna use this. And I am thinking using also this mold. This is IOV silicone mold cameos. So I am thinking using maybe one of the big molds, and maybe also getting the small birds that we have. But I'm gonna be using this, my friends, for my wooden box. Okay, I am planning bringing some embellishments, but I really want to decorate the top part. For the inside, I already painted, but for the top part, I'm gonna be using this beautiful foil transfer, and you will see me how I transfer this beautiful gold transfer into my wooden box. And I'm going to paint my box using Dixie Belle, and this one, the color is Barn Red. Okay, so say hello as you come in. Today we are live from Decoupage Central. If you are in Decoupage Central page, please say hello. Let us know how are you doing. And the raining is still raining, but you might gonna hear more rain. I'm hoping I don't lose connections, but if I lose connection, I will try to come back. But thank you so much, my friends, for being here. Let me know also in comments if you have a good audio from me, and if you can see my table with no problems. But thank you so much for being here, my friend. Thank you, and thank you for understanding. Okay, I don't like moving my Facebook Live, but this one happens from one moment to another one, my friend. Okay, okay. So, I already paint. I don't know if I mentioned before. I already paint my wooden box, the inside, and the color that I used, it was cashew. Okay, it was cashew. Hi Marilyn, how are you, beautiful friend? Thank you for being here. So I paint the inside with cashew. What I'm going to do before I move to the top part and applying the paper on the bottom, I'm going to use my amazing casting resin for my molds. Okay, I'm gonna use this. So you will see me how I do it. And I'm gonna get my measuring cup super quick. And I'm going to get this one. It looks like a clock, and I like all the details, and I'm gonna get the 2 birds. Thank you, Marilyn. We lost power, yeah, for 5-10 minutes. The weather is passing by. I don't hear the thunderstorms, but it was lightning a lot, my friend. So it was pretty scary. My studio, okay, I'm gonna be doing this and we're gonna be chatting. My studio is in my Florida room. Let me know in comments if you know what's a Florida room. It's all the way in the back of my house. It's a kind of like my backyard room, but it has big windows. It has, everything is metal, but it's connecting my house and my Florida room. So here's where I have my studio. And sometimes when it rains so fast, of course, for the lightings and the thunderstorm, it gets scared because this is metal and you never know. And we saw lightnings super close to our house, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. It's super heavy. And then we lost power in 5-10 minutes after that. So I'm hoping for everybody here in my county to be safe, but it's been raining a lot, my friend. It's been raining a lot. Alrighty, so this is telling me, all right, 3.6. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so this one is 10 milligrams for this one, and the birch is 3. So I'm going to use this cap, silicone cap. Let's go ahead and use, let's do 20. So we're gonna do 20. So when you use amazing casting resin, my friend, you have to use A and then B, okay? So I'm going to pour 10 and then 10. So yes, it was very heavy. If you are watching me here local, please tell me how are you doing, my friend, because I know a lot of my local friends see me crafting online. Let me know if you are safe. It was super heavy weather, my friend, super heavy. All right, once you have A and B, you're gonna stir it. So first it gets cloudy. And then once you start seeing it all white, you're just gonna continue mixing up. And this will turn clear in few minutes, and just in seconds. For me, it takes super quick because of the weather, the temperature of my studio. So when you're in the place where it is hot, humid, then this will cure faster. So now it's clear, and now it's ready for me to pour this on my mold. Hi Melissa, how are you, my friend? Thanks for saying hello. Thank you so much, my friend, for checking on me. All right, now we're gonna pour this, and also we're gonna pour it in the 2 small little birds. And it looks like we have some leftover. So we are going to get, I was planning doing this one, so I'm just going to pour it right here. All right, maybe this one here too. Sometimes I like doing extra resin, because that way I can get extra molds. I love having extra castings ready for my projects, so I love doing this. Okay, so as you see, it's all clear, and now you are going to start seeing then curing and turning in white, because this is white casting resin. Okay, so I'm gonna use some of these molds for my box. No, my friend, this is not a new mold. This is Cameo. I don't know which collection this came out, but no, this one is not a new one. Cameos, I think they came out like a year ago, if I'm not mistaken. Hi Tina, thank you for saying hello. Melissa, you love these molds. These are beautiful. I really love working with these molds. You have so many beautiful designs here that I love that. All right, as you see, it starts turning white. That means it's curing. And again, my craft room right now is super humid, so all that is working and helping this to cure fast. All right, we're gonna move that. So we have our cigar box here. This is a small cigar box, but the dimensions, I'm glad the rain is going away. 9 by 7, okay? So it's 9 by 7. All right, my friends. So first we're gonna use the paper. This is a beautiful rice paper from Decoupage Central collection. And I'm going to decoupage this rice paper in the bottom. Okay, so I am not gonna paint my bottom part. I really like this color. It has a red with a kind of like a beige color. I love the colors. This is my style. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to measure it and then decoupaging and then moving forward. So, all right, so I have the measure for that. I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm gonna use my scissors, my friend. All right. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing here. All right. If I have some extra paper, I will sand it with my gator sander. But right now what I want to do is just get my paper, decoupage, and then make it pretty. Hi Jen, how are you, my friend? Thank you for saying hello. Hi Donna, welcome, welcome friends. Marilyn, you can wait to get your orders. Woohoo! I'm excited for you, my dear. I'm super, super excited. All right, so we have one. Let's go ahead and move forward with the other one. And I'm just gonna do the bottom part. Okay, so the first one is going to be, all right, let me see. I was planning doing it. Planning doing it like that. So what I need to do is let's see, maybe cut it. There you go. Well, it will have different, it's okay. It will have different shades, different looks, but what I'm gonna do here, I'm just going to remove the red parts. That's what I'm gonna do. So who was super happy with the event that Decoupage Central did for you guys? For the launch, for the new IOD launch. You got a lot of inspirations. Do you know which one was your favorite? Or you still thinking? Sometimes it takes a little time to see which one is your favorite. Or which one you're gonna be using the most. Because sometimes we get items and we don't use it. That happens to me a lot. All right, so I have this part. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to measure it. Yep. I'm just going to measure it and try to get the same size from here. So this is the longest part. All right, this one would be from here to here. All the sizes will have a different look, but it's okay. We are working with a background rice paper. So I'm really hoping to inspire you, my friend. If you have any wooden box that you need for ideas, maybe this one is for you. But I'm super excited that I can do this, that I'm doing it with you. I see myself working with paint inlays. I really like working with paint inlays, so I love the new paint inlays. All right, so we already have 4 stripes. Okay, 4 rice paper. So we're going to start decoupaging. Jen, lots of ideas. That's super nice, my friend. I know. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, my friends, for hanging out with me. I know it's super late. Sorry I had to push my Facebook Live. Jen, you have one of these boxes. Girl, I've been having these boxes for a long time. I think I still have another one. But I'm happy that finally I'm using it for something beautiful. Because I really like decorating boxes. But sometimes we get so many ideas, so many things to do, and we put stuff away. Okay, I will do that next time. I will do that next time. But I'm happy to doing this. And but yes, this is fun. This is fun. All right, so we're gonna get some Mod Podge, and I need plates, so I'm gonna get my plates. And I like having my Mod Podge and my bottle because it's super easy. Please let me know how are you doing, my friend. How is the weather in your area? Are you having some rain? We just had a very bad weather, my friends. Super bad weather, thunderstorms, lightning, and it was scary. I mean, we're used to, especially when hurricane season starts. So we get used to of this weather, but still, you never know. All right, I am going to start decoupaging, but I need to make the holes for my thing so I can put it back. There you go. 1. Where's the other one? 2. And it's Memorial Weekend. It was raining with non-stop. How was your Memorial Weekend, my friends? How was your Memorial Weekend? All right, I am applying Mod Podge, my friend. I'm gonna use. Hi, Kathy. How are you, beautiful friend? Thank you for saying hello. Oh, my friend. I hope the internet and everything goes back normal, my friend. I understand. I am really praying for not losing connection. I think the rain is, or the bad weather is passing by, but it is, we get worried so much when we have weathers like that. Thank you, Jen. Wisconsin, a little bit rain. Oh, my friend, I'm really praying for everybody. If you're having bad weather, it's no fun at all. Let me get my sander. I thought I had my sander with me. All right, so now I am going to start removing the extra paper. Decoupage Central, my friends, they have beautiful backgrounds rice paper. If you are new with Decoupage Central, go check the website, check all the new designs, all the new releases. Decoupage Central, they're always bringing something new for us. That's why I love crafting and using the rice paper and everything else. All the new IOD, it's just one place just for you and shopping and get some items that you might gonna use it. Marilyn, your weekend was quiet. You didn't do much. Well, sometimes, my friend, we want to be quiet and just resting and not doing much. That happens to me, Marilyn. There's times that I'm like, I'm done. I'm not crafting. I'm not doing nothing, just except me taking care of time for myself. Because sometimes we get busy, and I know, Marilyn, you work. All right, so here we have the first part of my box with this rice paper. So now I'm going to bring the other part. So we're going to decoupage, and again, it's going to, each size is going to look different, okay? It's okay, it's fine. This is super fun. All right. And I know my molds, they should be ready. But when I finish here, I am going to get them and show you. So these wooden boxes, they are very inexpensive. They're not too expensive. I think Hobby Lobby, even Michael's store, they have these wooden boxes. So these are great, not only for cigars, but they're great for gifts. And this one, my idea is to keep recipes, to make it special. So I want to make it super fancy, but also memorable. So sometimes we can just transform from something that you know what it's for, but something different. So that's the beauty of crafting, right? All right, so one side is done. I need to get my other sander, is better, but it's all right. So I don't hear the rain, my friend. I'm glad it's going away, but if you're local, my friend, please tell me how are you doing, if everything is okay, and the same to all of you who've been having bad weather. Today, it was super bad for us. And I don't know if I mentioned, but today we are live from Palm Coast, Florida, my friend. Palm Coast, Florida. And it's been raining since Friday. So we have rain Friday evening. We have rain on Saturday and Sunday. Yesterday we didn't get a rain, not much. I don't think so. But we're expecting rain also tomorrow. All right, we are just decoupaging our rice paper. And we are going to convert this wooden box into something pretty. There's a lot of ways for you to use this. So my friends, who is excited for Yun Too Soon event? Give me some hearts if you're super excited like I am. I am super happy that finally Decoupage Central, they're releasing their first collection, the first. Imagine, there's coming more. And I'm happy for that because I really want to start my holidays projects, early birthday gift with these beautiful rice papers. So give me some hearts, my friend, if you're excited for Yun Too Soon event with Decoupage Central. I'm happy also that I'm gonna be participating. So I need ideas. What would you like to see? What do you like the most? Door hangers, home decor, a small home decor. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna be making, but for sure it's gonna be something beautiful. All right, I am just removing the extra paper from my from my size, and then we're gonna decoupage everything else. We're gonna apply more Mod Podge to secure our rice paper. Okay, I need a little bit more Mod Podge right here. So the event for Yun Too Soon is June 1st, my friend, June 1st. So look, one size, the other size, and the other size. Hi Marta, how are you, my friend? Yes, Kathy, I was impressed. I always watch the Weather Channel, and I'm always prepare for, you know, for these kind of weathers. But I was surprised that we've been getting a lot of rain. So since Friday. Jen, you can wait. I know the feeling, my friend. Me too. I can wait. I can wait. This is gonna be this Sunday. This Sunday, my friend, from 11 a.m. Central to, I have my notes here, to 6 p.m. Central, okay? So I'm gonna be the one opening the event, and then Joey will be closing the event. It's gonna be a beautiful event, good lineup with creators, and lots of inspirations. More inspirations for you, my friend. So save the day. Save the day, new rice papers, new backgrounds are coming up. All right, so we have, all right, let me show you. So we have one right here, another one here, here, and here, okay? So the whole box have some rice paper. All right. Martita, I'm good, my friend. I'm glad you're doing good, my friend. A little, you know, scared for the weather. Having these thunderstorms and lightnings, it's no fun. It gets bad. So I try not to play with that. Hi, Evie. Hola, amiga. How are you? Evie, today I am going to I'm going to recreate a wooden box into something beautiful. Okay, so this is a cigar wooden box. All right, super quick, I am going to seal my rice paper. I am going to seal my rice paper. It's very important, my friend. I know it's an extra step, but it is important because you want to seal your rice paper, even though you can add more details, but you want your rice paper to be protected. Okay? So I'm just going to apply more Mod Podge. You can use the varnish and glue from Pentar. I'm just using Mod Podge. You can also seal your rice paper or your finished project with a sealer spray. If you know what to do, just ignore this part. And for today's project, I'm using a rice paper, background rice paper. I'm gonna be using some molds. Okay, let me dry this area. Okay, I'm applying Mod Podge on the back of my box. And then I'm gonna leave my box just on the side so I can bring my molds and show you. All of these items, they are available on the website. All the links, they are in my description. And again, I'm so sorry for crafting too late. Usually I go live 8 p.m., but it's just weather things. All right, we're gonna put it on the side. We're just gonna leave it up here. And I want to make sure I don't have enough, I don't have Mod Podge on the sides. So I'm just double checking. It looks good. All right, we're gonna let it dry by itself. It's always good to let it dry by itself. All right, we're just gonna place it right here. Over there. Come on. Go. Release. All right. Okay, my friends. Thank you, Evie. Thank you, my friend. I will, my friend. I will send you a reminder. Oh, Kathy, go to bed, my friend. Thank you so much for saying hello. I hope you sleep well this night. Thank you for being here. Have a blessed night, beautiful friend. Thank you, thank you. Marilyn, it's not too late there. What time is it over there, girl? 6, 7, 8:30? Maybe 8:30, right? I think, yeah, Texas is central, so it's only 1 hour away, I think, difference. Thank you, Evie. Alrighty, so we have our molds ready. I'm gonna put this away. I don't think I'm gonna use it. All right, so we're going to unmold our, you can either unmold it like this or just turning the other side. All right, wow, this is beautiful. So we have the first casting. Okay, this is from Cameos. And we have another one. We have a mini mold, so cute. Love this one. I have no idea for how many molds I'm gonna be using for tonight, for today's project, but I'm glad I have you. And we have mini birds. I like these mini birds. They give a cute character to my projects. So I really love this one. Marilyn, it is 8:30. That's not bad, my friend. It's 9:28 here. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Say hello as you come in, my friend. Today we are crafting, we are recreating a wooden box. We're using some rice paper molds. And now, this is the transfer that I'm gonna be using. This is one of the newest transfers, the newest release from IOD. The name is Emporium. Okay, it has beautiful roses, flowers. I love working with flowers, so I think this is going to look so pretty in my wooden box. So what I'm gonna do, because I am not gonna use everything, I'm just going to get half of the size of my transfer. Okay, and I'm just going to follow the lines. Okay, I want few roses. So what I'm going to get is I'm just going to just follow my roses, all my flowers. And if I need to get more, I will come back and get some more flowers. Okay? All right, so we have here, I will bring my box right now and to see how much of these transfers I'm going to use. Definitely, I'm going to be removing this part. So now here we have, I like this part, I like everything else here, but not this one. So I'm going to cut it off. Okay, so I'm going to just cut that size. I'm trying to make this project super easy, and yes, we're gonna use this beautiful transfer, but we wanna make it easy, pretty, and all the above. All right, so we have that. I think I'm going to be removing this. I'm just cutting the extra designs that we have. I will show you. So now I start showing. Here I have lots of flowers, and here too. All right, I'm going to bring my box and see what else I need. All right, I'm going to dry this super quick. We're gonna dry this before I touch it and before I close it. Give me some hearts if you like this project, my friends. Do you like this idea? I know Jen, she has a wooden box too that she wants to use it. Maybe she gets inspired by this. Anybody has some wooden boxes or any boxes that you want to transform into something beautiful? Okay, so the good thing that Mod Podge dries super fast. Thank you for the heart, my friend. Marilyn, you have this mold. Woohoo! I'm sure you have this mold, girl. I know you love IOD, you love Decoupage Central. So I'm glad you have this mold. If you don't have this mold, my friend, it is available on the website. It's Cameo, and you are going to find different designs. For real, you can use in so many projects, different surface. So this mold, it is available on the website, and my affiliate link is in my description. Okay, beautiful details. I like the vintage style, the French, a little bit of French, European. I love it. So I'm glad I have this on hand. I've been using this mold for a while. All right. So my Mod Podge, my rice paper is all ready for me to work with. So I'm gonna paint my top part. But what I wanna do is, I am not going to use all my transfers. So let me see. Maybe I can cut this area because I do have more single flowers, because I love the flowers that they are all complete. And I'm gonna get some extra from these sides. I really like the shape and that the whole flower is in this area. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to pull it out this part. I see a half of the flower that is showing here. And I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm gonna save it for next time. You can save, my friend. You can save for your next projects. And yes, and I'm gonna be removing this part as well. Let me see. I have it here. Maybe I add another flower somewhere here. All right, I'm just going to be, no, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So this is the shape that I wanted. If I need an extra one, an extra flower, then I'm going to be getting from this part, okay? Nice, Marilyn. Yep, my friend, you can use them for a lot of projects. Thank you, Jennifer, for the hearts. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna paint before we transfer these beautiful foil transfers. Let me grab some water, my friend. so thirsty. All right, so we're gonna use a chalk paint. These reds will be matching with my rice paper. So I am going to get, let me see if I have a brush here. Yeah, okay. I am going to get my small brush and just paint the top and the sides. If you are watching me from Decoupage Central, my friends, say hello. I hope everybody is having a good day. I don't hear the rain anymore. I don't hear the thunderstorms, so I'm glad it went away. It was very scary. All right, so we're gonna start painting here before I do the top part. I'm hoping not to paint my rice paper, so I'm just gonna take my time and just drying it, that way I can use the other part. I will bring my dark wax just to give the age look. Sometimes it's easy to divide your box in two and just paint it without a problem. All right, we have one done. Let's go ahead and do the other one. This part, you have to be just careful. And I'm going to add a little bit of water to my paint because it's a little bit dry. So that helps so much. So when your chalk paint dries very fast, because mine is almost gone, but it's dry, just add a little bit of water. I always add a little bit of water and just mix it up. And it will bring your chalk paint back, and also it keeps moist. So add a little bit of water and now you have very nice chalk paint. Okay. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, friend. Yes. It was super loud. All right, so we have that. I'm gonna dry this part, the back part. That way I don't have problem with this area. And the bottom part, I will paint that later. I don't have to do it with you, but yes, you can paint the bottom part if you are creating this for either you're selling it or you are making this for a birthday gift. It looks nice. All right, so now we can bring that part. All right, we're gonna paint this. But thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You're here with me. I was waiting for today's live. I got a little side, I'm not gonna lie. I got a little side moving my time, but things like this, bad weather happens. And then it took a little bit longer. It didn't take 30 minutes. It took kind of like a 45 minutes. If you've been here with me since I started doing this live, it was very loud and thunderstorms and a little bit of more lighting. All right, so I paint the size. Later I will come back and just fix it. All right, let's go ahead, try this quick. I'm gonna hold my box like a pizza. I think you can get these boxes also in Amazon. So if you like buying in Amazon, also get it from there. This for gift, they're perfect. A lot of people love buying boxes because you can either use it for your kitchen recipes, or you can use for your pictures, for your own use. So there's a lot of ways you can use these beautiful boxes. And if you are new to my Facebook page, I want to welcome you, my friend. Let me know if it's your first time watching me, so we can welcome you. Let me know what do you think about this project. So far, it's not finished yet. We are in the process. But look, the red and the rice paper. Okay? Let me know what do you think. Okay, so now we're going to paint the top part. I have to be careful with my rice paper. I don't want to get messy. Yeah, we're good. All right, so let's go ahead and paint. Let's go ahead and paint the top part, and I'm using chalk paint. You can also use acrylics if you want. Use the paints that one you have in your craft room. I love using chalk paint for the texture and also the colors. Dixie Belle, they have beautiful colors, so I really love using Dixie Belle. I started with Dixie Belle and I am staying with Dixie Belle. I would like to try new chalk paints, yes, but Dixie Belle works for me. Right, Cheryl? Thank you, friend. Matches nicely. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, when I was thinking what color should I use for this project, and then red is one of my favorite colors, my friend. So I was like, I'm gonna go red. I'm hoping to have a background rice paper, and yes. So I'm glad I have this rice paper, but it doesn't have to match as long as you combine them and you know, you try to bring a little bit of the color that you have on top and then bring on the bottom part. I think that's what matters, but yeah, I'm glad I'm using red. I think the red with the gold foils is going to look fantastic. When sometimes your chalk paint gets a little bit also heavy for you to paint, add a little bit of water, mist, and then that will help you to move your paint much nicer, okay? So it's good to have a mist sprayer in your craft room. So the most what I'm gonna use is going to be for the inside. So I want that also to have a little bit of the red. So I'm thinking painting my mold red, or maybe black, or maybe the cashew color. No, well, my background of the inside has the cashew color. I'll see, maybe you can help me with what color I should go for my molds. All right, I'm just double checking. I'm going to dry and then I'll see where I need to apply more paint, because sometimes there are areas that when it dries, you can tell that it needs more paint. Hola Nora. Oh, how are you, Nara? How are you, my friend? Thank you for saying hello, Nara. ¿Cómo estás? Jen, what color is the red? My friend is barn red. There you go. Taking a screenshot. Barn red from Dixie Belle. I have two reds, and this one is a little bit more darker. All right, we're gonna dry this quick. So also for the event, You Too Soon, it's a little bit of bringing Christmas, a little bit of bringing fall, Halloween, and again, getting ready for the holidays, my friend. So keep that in mind. Janelle, she's going to bring some of the rice papers from last year and take advantage of that, because Christmas and fall is one of the biggest holidays and season for a lot of creators and small businesses. So when you see those rice papers, those new prints, try to get them, because sometimes they're gone. And when they're gone, they're gone. For You Too Soon, I'm trying to get more, I'm gonna get more Christmas and fall. I like Halloween as well. But all depends what is your favorite, what is your style. So there's a lot of beautiful rice papers that they have a little bit of vintage, a little bit of whimsical. So I'm super excited for that event. Okay, so I'm just covering up with more paint, just the size, because that's the area that it takes a little bit time to have some paint there. But and then we will be done. I think I am not applying more of this color. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're going to just put it on the side. Of course, Jen. We just want to make sure we don't have wet paint. So we are just drying this before we bring our transfers. So now, my friends, Let me read it, my friend. Nara, for you the color looks like a burnt orange. It has a little bit of orange, Nara. A little bit. But more goes for red. Wow, that's a good tip. Oh, I would like to try those colors. Nice, Nara. I love mixing and bring colors all together. All right, so let me show you my box. This is rice paper and this is the top of my box, okay? So I'm using a barn red from Dixie Belle. So we paint everything, front, back, top, but no bottom, okay, my friend? So what we're gonna do next is, when you're using IOD transfers, there's two ways. This is how I do it, but I know that IOD sisters, they said you have to seal your project first. You can do that. You can apply your sealer first. No, Sherry. I'm going to apply a sealer after I finish with my transfer. Yes, I am not going to apply my sealer right now. You can either use a wax or a liquid sealer, glossy or matte. Yes, so I'm gonna do it later. So either you can seal this first and then bring in your transfer after that, or for me it works. You should have to find out what works for you, because everybody works different. If you know that this works after sealing, then you can do that way. But I'm gonna do it before, so you will see me how I do it, okay? All right, so I'm going to have my transfer here. And again, if I need to bring other flowers, roses, from this beautiful new collection from IOD, then we will do that. All right, I'm gonna apply right there in the center. There you go. Okay. When you get transfers from IOD, you always get a transfer stick. Okay. So we're going to start varnishing. Rub on. We're going to rub on all this gold foil transfer to our surface. So I'm doing very gentle. I am not doing hard. All the new IOD products, they are available on Decoupage Central. And if you don't have this set, this transfer, you can find the link in my description, my friend. That is my affiliate link. You can use that directly. You don't have to go to the website and look for it. It's just in my description. Okay. So here we have our transfer. All right, so now I get the point part of the stick, this part, and I'm going to start just following the lines of the foil transfer. So we are just varnishing, pressing a little bit down and pulling out the backing paper. looking good. Now I'm gonna move to this side. I'm just taking my time because I want to make sure I do this correctly. Okay, as we move forward, we continue bring up some of the backing paper. I'm sure you can see it from there. From here, it looks just beautiful. And I like gold, so I think bring this beautiful gold transfer. It's super nice. Sometimes to find words for your projects, sometimes I get lost. Okay, it looks super good that just finding words. Also, I'm sure that Goodwill, they have boxes. Thrifting items from the Goodwill is fun. I don't have a good luck in my Goodwill. I have to go far away. Yes, that's right, my friend. The transfer is super easy to use. That is correct, Jen. That is correct, my friend. I think the key for your transfers to be adhere on the surface is making sure your paint is all dry. Super, super dry. And I think that's why I use chalk paint, because chalk paint dries super fast. Yep, look how beautiful. Let me show you. What do you think? Give me some hearts. Also, I want to mention that Decoupage Central, they do international as well. I know there's a lot of my friends, family that they watching me from Peru. Keep in mind that Decoupage Central, they do international shipments as well. Anywhere. So you're in different countries, Europe, Central America, South America, everywhere, anywhere. Decoupage Central, Canada, they can deliver it for you. Can't wait to see all this finish. Again, the name of the transfer is Emporium. Emporium. Okay, so we're moving to the other side. just going around of my small flower that we have here. Varnishing a little bit more. Look how pretty this is turning. So beautiful. I'm gonna put it back and get more. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, my friends. And if you don't follow me, my friend, follow me on my Facebook page, Craftsy Carla. I do a little bit of everything. Crafting, signs. I do deco-patching projects. I know Facebook is not sending all the notifications, but if you're following the creator, they will be notifying you when I go live. Deco-patching for me is super fun. Using my rice papers, mold. It is awesome. All right, so who is excited? Who is ready to see this beautiful transfer on my wooden box? Wow. I always go up, I always go back to here and just tap, 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 making sure. Look how beautiful this looks. Do you like it? What do you think, my friend? Isn't it a beautiful transfer? If you don't have it, you need to have it. You can use my affiliate link that is in my description. And if you have this already, have fun, my friend. Okay, so I'm gonna bring maybe a small, just a small one. Let me see which one to use. I do have a small flowers here. I'm gonna use just a small ones of this because I want to give it space because I'm gonna bring a embellishment here on the side, so I want that also to show. So I'm going to just, let me see, yeah, I'm just going to bring the small flowers that we have, and I'm just cutting off the extra. So we are going to be using this one, okay? So I'm gonna be bringing those here. Oh, here looks beautiful. Thank you, Erin. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, my friend. So happy you like it. That makes me so happy, my friend. Okay, so I'm just going to connect this transfer here. Let me see, hold on. Well, maybe we have to move a little bit more of this side. There you go. All right, we're gonna just bring this, and then I'm gonna be moving forward with my, let me get my hot glue ready. I need to have my hot glue, and then the molds. All right, here we go again, and I'm gonna save the extra ones and the mini ones for next time. Like, look at how cute is this small flower that is here by itself. Am I going to bring this one somewhere in here? I don't throw it away my small transfers. I keep it for my next projects. Okay. All right. So this one, you can still use it, but no. Just gonna put it on the side and I start varnishing this part as well. All right, I'm going to start cutting the tape. Okay. All right, so here we go again. Just have patience. I know sometimes we get impatient, like me. Sometimes I want to do it this faster because I want to see the final look. But no, be patient, my friend. Wow. Look at that. You see? Thank you, Martha. Thank you, Marilyn. So yes, my friend, you can always connect. Okay, so like this part is, it looks like it's following the same pattern. You see? All right, so now we have this little flower here. I'm just going to connect here. That way we don't lose it. Maybe, let's see. Maybe here. I think I need a little bit of flower here. Okay. My tape. Oops. I don't want to scratch my box. There you go. Alright, so now we have an extra flower right here. Okay, my friends, so when I finish with my live tomorrow, I will seal my top part with a sealer. Okay, I have a Dixie Belle. It's a top coat and it is a glossy one. I like glossy sealers, but you can use any top coat. Okay, so now I have these metal corners, these ones. So, thank you, my friends from Decoupage Central. So I'm going to bring only two. I think two looks cute, but you tell me. I think two looks super good. Okay, so I'm either this way, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go this way and this way, okay? So I'm gonna use my stick fast, but also I'm gonna use a little bit of my hot glue. But I don't wanna glue my fingers, so I'm gonna use my brushes. Okay. Hold it up. I'm not gonna use glue, hot glue, we'll see. All right, we're just gonna glue it right here. Press down and hold it. That way it dries and I am not touching it. Because I'm done gluing my fingers. Do this glue is super strong. Thank you, Jennifer. If you love gold like I do, this transfers there for you. All right, we're gonna do the other one. I don't wanna touch this glue. All right, here we go. Oops. Yep, here we go, and here we go. Do you think I should do the only 2 corners or I should do the 4 corners? What do you think? I know I have a little bit of glue right here. Just going to remove it. Do you like it? Do you think I should do the other 2 corners or just 2 is okay? What do you think, my friend? 2 or 4? I think 2 looks good. Something different, right? Okay. Let me know, what do you think, my friend? 2 corners or 4 corners? Metal corners. All right, so we are going to bring our molds. So we're gonna use this one. So I'm gonna bring my molds here. And I want my birds, because I have small birds. I'm gonna cut the extra. Earring 2, donut 2, perfect. Thank you, my friend. I was thinking something different. Yep. All right, so these small birds, they're super cute. I am not going to paint my inside because I already did it. I already paint my inside of the box with cashew. Jennifer 2, Sherry 2. Okay, thank you, my dears. So I paint with cashew. Cashew matched with the color of my red and the stripes color. So what I'm gonna do, my friend, is, because we're making this box pretty, so when you open up, you also wanna see other stuff inside. So I'm using red. I am going to use a splatter technique around my background, but I need to paint this. So should I paint black? No, not black, red, and then adding some gold? Because we have red and we have gold. Or should I do cashew? Because I like using the colors that I'm using and then doing it red. What do you think? Option 8 is red and gold, or cashew and gold. A or B? And I'm going to start getting ready to paint this. And I'm gonna do the birds, and I'm gonna do this. Maybe we can add more molds. I really like bringing more molds. I wanna make it pretty and fun. We'll see. I think I will go with red. A, Nara A, red with gold. Thank you, my dears. Okay, so we're gonna go for a Okay, so first I'm gonna paint my mold. You can either paint when it's already glued, or you can paint before you glue it. So I'm gonna just paint right here, because that way we can make a mess and I don't have to worry about my background. Thank you so much for helping me. I love when you guys helped me. Thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna do one coat for this. Also, I was thinking of bringing some stencils, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. It looks super beautiful with a transfer in the middle corners. All right, we're gonna just put this one on the side. And I'm just gonna paint my birds too. I want my birds in there. Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna dry this quick. The weather here in Florida, my friend, it's been super hot. Besides raining, it's been hot, hot, hot. It is hot in your area, or it's still cold? Nara, I know you're in Arizona, so the weather is super hot in there. Everybody's excited for summer temperatures. Okay, looks good. Just gonna paint the edges of my mold. If you're watching this video later, hashtag replay. Let me know, what do you think, my friend, about this project? The birds, they're super cute. This is my third time using these birds for my projects. Okay, let's go ahead and try this quick. Cheryl, it's being a little bit cool here. Northeast Georgia. Oh, my friend, I'm glad the weather is a little cooler in there. So you're close to me, Cheryl. How far are you from Florida, my friend? My good friends, they came from Georgia, sorry, and they're like 5 hours away from us. Augusta, if I'm not mistaken, Augusta, Georgia. Nara, you're funny. I know, my friend. Arizona gets hot. Yep. I was in California for a while, and I remember those times when I was in California. Super hot. All right, I will bring my gold in a little bit. So also I will fix this little boo-boo, because this I want to have the cashew color. Okay, so what I'm gonna do this, I wanna make it fun. I'm gonna use the same brush that I use for my wax. I'm going to spread some water. Okay, maybe it's a little bit too much. And then maybe it's a little bit too watery, but let's get a little bit more of the red. I'm gonna get a little bit more of this red. Where are you, red? Here. Just dip it and then combine it. I want this to be watery. Why? Because I'm gonna splatter some inside. We're almost done, my friend. We are almost done. Sherry, you are in Tennessee, almost in Kentucky. Oh, that's wonderful, girl. How's the weather over there? We went to Tennessee, Sherry. We want to go back. In Kentucky, I was only for a few days. Beautiful states. Love it. We have a bucket list for this summer with my family, so we're hoping to at least travel 1 or 2 times. My husband is working, but he just told us that he has like 18 days of vacation, so we're like, woohoo! Let's go ahead, plan it out. Okay, we're going to splatter any random places, okay? And I know Tennessee is one in our bucket list. All right, you see it, how I'm doing it? I am tap, 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 tap. This is the dry brush. This is the wet brush. If you want big drops or dots, get a little bit more water. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water here. Make it more watery. Oof. Be careful with this. Make sure you wear apron. And just bring your brush close to your survey or craft project. So guess what? I'm gonna paint the whole thing, just adding a little bit more of the cashew color. I went red because I think that match. So do you see my red? Looks good. I can go a little bit more in the corners. Hoping I am not getting on my face. Mi cara. Okay, let's cut, my friend. This goes in the water. Or, you know what, I'm gonna just leave it there in case I need to paint some areas with my red, which I don't think so, but we never know. So this is what we have. Sure, you live in Augusta for a few years. Oh, that's nice. It's a beautiful city. I've been there before, Cheryl. I was there before, my friend. I visited my friend's beautiful city, county. We're planning going back. We want to go to Atlanta SeaWorld, to the aquarium. Oh no, Sherry. Oh my friend, I know cold weather doesn't work for arthritis. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, my friend. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry by itself. But to finish this project, I'm going to bring my mold, and I'm gonna use a stick fast and my hot glue. My husband, he loved the cold weather. And he always loved traveling to states that they have cold weather. So Tennessee, Kentucky, beautiful weather. All right, I'm applying a little bit of hot glue, okay? So we can help this. So I wanna make sure I'm gluing it in the center, which is okay. I think it's in the center. The hot glue helps. Oh, I have to go to that one, Atlanta Botanical Garden. There's a lot of places that I really want to go in Atlanta. We're not far away from Georgia. We're only 3 hours away, but depending where you're going. All right, so I'm gonna bring my birds. All right, I'm gonna bring one bird here. And my other bird right there. And I was thinking bring more birds for my outside. Maybe I bring different small birds for my roses. Don't be surprised. Oh, it looks super cute. Ouch. All right, my friends, let me show you. Look at that. This is the mold, and we have the 2 small birds. Okay. So now we're going to bring the beautiful gold that I always use. I do have other golds, but I always go with this gold. I don't know, it's just, I like this gold. It's a wax paste gold. Thank you for the heart. Cheryl, the aquarium is nice. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, that is my plan. Hopefully, when I go visit my friends, I can go to the aquarium, because I know they're 2 hours away, I think. Okay, so now we're gonna bring my gold. I'm gonna use my finger. Maybe not. Maybe I use my brush, but I like using my finger. It's much better, but it gets messy. Okay, we're gonna use the brush. And just bring a little bit of the gold. So now your mold is going to show more of the details. And then the inside. So, and then the numbers. How beautiful is this mold, for real? And then my birds. So again, if you don't have this mold, my friend, it is available on the website. My affiliate link is in my description. And you can find another rice paper. You don't have to get this specific rice paper. You can use my affiliate link. We get a small commission every time somebody uses our affiliate link. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it, my friend, from the bottom of my heart. And let me show you. What do you think? Can you see it? Do you like it? Do you think should I bring another mold or just leave it like that? It looks super cute. All right, so now just to make it more pretty and just to show you, I am going to bring the locket, the thing that they use to open and close the box so you can see it. And a little bit of waxing. and that's it. We will be done. So I'm just gonna place back this. You know what, I can do this later, but let me show you. I have the little things so I can connect my box. I will do this later, but it goes right here. It goes right here. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Martha. So I'm gonna bring my dark wax. Let me see, let me think what I'm gonna use. You know what, I'm gonna use my dark sealing wax, and I'm just gonna go around. Maybe shows, maybe doesn't show, we'll see, but just a little bit. Tomorrow you will see pictures of my project. Right, Erin? Yes, I love adding gold to my molds because it shows more of the details. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my friends, for hanging out with me. I appreciate you are here with me. Like always, I love doing my live crafting with you and hoping to inspire you. If you have a box just like this, go for it, make it pretty. I don't think it's gonna show too much. I will notice, I will see it tomorrow. Just I want the edges to have a little bit of the old looking box. But tomorrow I am going to be sealing everything. I'm gonna seal everything again. Okay. We're excited for June too soon, this Sunday with Decoupage Central, another event. I am going to be going live at 11 a.m. So I'm hoping to see you there, but you can always catch up the replays in case you are busy. Okay? All right, my friends. So I think, and am I gonna do also here on, oh yeah, here looks super nice. Adding the wax. I will do that in my spare time and a little bit, but I think we've finished everything else. Okay, a little bit of wax just to give the old look on the edges, but it's so pretty. And later I am going to be connecting these little things, the lock, there you go, the lock that goes here in the front, and we have a cute, easy wooden box. Okay. Alrighty, my friends, I'll let you go. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Decoupage Central friends, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for interacting with me, for saying hello, for the hearts. I appreciate it. I will see you soon. Have a blessed night. Be safe, and thank you for allowing me to be part of your evening. Bye-bye, friends. Hope you like this box. You can get this transfer if you don't have, is in my description, my affiliate link, but I can wait for you to do a beautiful creation with a box that you have in your craft room. Bye, my friends. You use that on molds and wax or painting. Erin, I love this mold. I need to get another one. I really love this color. I really like the shimmery, the beautiful, the gold. Good night, everybody. Bye, Martha. Bye, Sherry. Bye, everybody. I will see you soon. Have a blessed night, friends. Bye.